Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the VULCAN Report. This end of day report is for trading on Tuesday, August the 9th, 2016. As you can see here on the day, the Bitcoin had another bad day. We got down to a low here of 579.43. So it seems like it's coming off. It had a nice little dead cat bounce. Now it's coming back down. It's looking like it wants to come back and retest this previous low of the 465.28. Momentum is pointing that way. But right now, we still got to watch. It could still catch a bid and explode. If it takes out the 620 resistance, that's going to trigger your buy signal as the market tries to retrace back up toward the 660, 680, and possibly 700. And that's going to put your major resistance right here. That major resistance is just around 707. So I think that's where we're going to try to go to first. But first things first, here are your order of steps. You got 620, you got 660, you got 680, then you got your 707. So, that's the wall of worry that the Bitcoin's going to need to climb in order to, get itself back into the bullish situation, get itself back on track. Another thing that we can't ignore, we have to deal with the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is the crash alert that we have for this week in the Bitcoin. I know bulls do not want to hear about a crash alert in Bitcoin, but as you know here at the VULCAN Report, I remain neutral. I don't fall in love with the upside or the downside. I fall in love with the market side. So with that said, and I'm sorry, I misspoke. I said crash alert. We have a rally alert in the Bitcoin that we need to deal with. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Rally alert. So we got to deal with the rally alert. That rally alert you can see at the on the website. The link to that is in the end of the video in the description link. Just click that, and that will take you to the website where you can sign up and register to receive these free reports, the free weekly Pulse Wave reports. You can get your free sample on that. If it's your first time registering, signing up, you can receive that. And take a look at the pulse waves and how they work and all that good stuff. A lot of info there on the website. So go ahead and get yourself plugged in. Also, you can register on the site for the VULCAN report. The Black Ops Trading Room is there too. You can register the website there. Also, you'll notice the bottom of this video is the description, the links to the backup channel here on YouTube. Peradventure, anything were to happen to this channel, I do have a backup channel, the Black Ops channel here on YouTube. So please go ahead and subscribe to that channel. Also, you want to subscribe to the DailyMotion page. On DailyMotion is where I'm able to upload videos that I am unable to upload here at YouTube. So you'll see things there such as the critically acclaimed Chemical documentary that was deleted and banned off the internet. I have re-released that. It's on the DailyMotion site under the title "The Zombie Apocalypse. There is no escape." You'll want to watch that. For those of you who've never seen it, you owe it to yourself to see it. It's very old. We're talking, VHS quality, but the information is absolutely timeless. You just have to see it for yourself. It's incredible. Anyway, getting back to the video here at hand, got a rally alert. So right now we're looking at 620. The market's closer to taking out the 620 than it is to retesting the 465. Even with this momentum coming off a little bit, it's anybody's guess where it's going to end up going. But like I said, there are some negative forces that are coming in the market too. There's a ton of news releases about what's been going on in the Bitcoin market and industry. And as time permits, I will be covering and going more into depth with the Bitcoin. I did do quite a bit of information on the Bitcoin already. You can take a look at the prior videos that I've done, especially the series. There's no collapse. I went into depth about the Bitcoin there as well, and I will be doing that also in upcoming videos. So do yourself a favor and go ahead and take a look at that series. Another thing to note too is that the US dollar has been coming off too, and I'm going to go more into depth in the next video with the US dollar. There's quite some interesting things that are happening. People were thinking that oil was decoupling from the stock market or vice versa, and that's not necessarily been the case. The crude oil continued to rally, and so is the stock market. But there's some odd things happening here, and it's making my antennas go up here. It's making me think there's something definitely wrong. And I'm going to tell you why I think there's something wrong. Because the pulse wave system picks up these anomalies in the market. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to go into depth. I'm going to show you how, for instance, there's a crash alert this week for the emini S&P 500. That cannot be ignored. Even though we don't have one, let's say like for the NASDAQ, and we don't have one for the Russell, okay? But we do have one for silver. We don't have a crash alert for the Dow, and we don't have one for the Nikkei. It's only coming up as far as the equities as the emini S&P 500. It cannot be ignored. These things have to be looked at. The crash alert is not even for gold. It's just silver. It's an odd thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen, but for whatever reason, these markets are linking up and moving together. So I bring it up in this Bitcoin video because, like I had showed in prior videos, the Bitcoin it moves in sympathy with the US dollar. We don't necessarily know why that is outside of the manipulative process that's been going on with the Fed propping up the dollar and the stock market and the bond market. But just know that it's something that's happening and it cannot be ignored. You have to deal with the elephant in the room when you are trading these markets. So we'll be going more into depth with that, and I just wanted to give you the heads up that we do have a rally alert for the Bitcoin for this week, and we have to take a look at these alerts when we get them. Like I said, it doesn't always necessarily play out, but on the scale, I would say it comes into play at least 98 to 99% of the time. I kid you not. Those of you who follow the VULCAN report throughout the years, when you get these rally and crash alerts, you can't ignore them. 98 to 99% of the time they happen. That's a lot of percent. That's a lot of times. All right, so you got to look at it. You got to pay attention to it, and you got to watch those price levels. Watch those pulse waves, because if they are triggered, you're going to get a price action. So with that said, bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. So take what you can, give nothing back, and don't forget to please share, rate, and subscribe and comment and register on the Black Ops Trading website so that you won't miss all the stuff that I don't have time to put here on YouTube and all that good stuff. A lot of good things coming down the pike. Take care.